Hello everyone and welcome to the iCode channel. Today it's going to be an exciting recording that I'm about to do for you all. I'm going to be showing off and going into a little bit more detail about this new incredible spinner handheld controller that can be either handheld that you can hold in your hand or you can put it on the table. It can be right-handed or left-handed. You can turn it around this way and use it as an arcade spinner. It also lets you attach a second spinner to this that I'll talk about a little bit later. But it's a premium quality spinner, and I thought we'd do a video that I take a little bit deeper dive into all the capabilities and all its features. But we'll also have some fun because I've created this lineup of spinner games, and we'll take a trip down memory lane. You can see I've got some of my favorites on here and a little bit of a history. I mean, honestly, looking back at these incredible games like Pong in 1972, oh my goodness, that was the first commercial game that came out for the consumer. And it actually was it was not even a regular logic, it was TTL logic. That's why it came out so early, before the days that we actually wrote code on floppy disks and things like that. And then we eventually made our way to Breakout, Seawolf, and Drag Race. But these are the select of them. Obviously, there was lots of games in between. But I'm going to take you guys through each of these and show you the gameplay. We'll have some fun together doing that. But before we do that, I want to give a little bit of an overview and a deeper dive into some of the settings of this really cool, incredible device. This is called the iCode Arcade Spinner Ultimate, and it works with pretty much any of your devices. It simulates a normal USB. It's a USB-C port that I've connected it to my Windows machine here, but it works with the Mister. For those paddle games. It works with Linux boxes like RetroPie, running things like, for example, Batasaura, Emulation, Gamebox. You name it, pretty much most of them are going to support that. I've also tried it with Android phone, and that seems to work quite well. I also used it with a Mac. So we'll do some more videos later on each of them. But the point of this video, in fact, I've got a video on its use on the Mister. If you're interested, check out my channel and you'll see that one. But the point of this video is to show you the breadth of the games and go in depth in some of the capabilities. This device is on pre-order only right now. It's not available yet. It's being mass produced. We produced a whole bunch of them. The first set of pre-orders sold out almost immediately. And the second set is almost sold out as well. But we'll be making them in batches because these use a really powerful microprocessor to give you sub-millisecond response. That's why it's a little bit pricier side. We might make a lower cost model later on. But this one's a really premium quality. You can see it's really heavy on the end, but it's light as well at the side, so it's got a really good balance. It's got really premium quality grip here. It's a polished chrome. It's got the little indicator. The spinners are really nice, so you can see the little line, and with very little friction I can spin it, and if I spin it fast it'll spin a few revolutions extra as well, and it has like so much precision. But the software on the unit is where we spent a lot of time engineering the software, because the software has special characteristics to give you the ultimate gameplay, and I'll show you that because there is a game-changing feature in here called acceleration. You can control both sensitivity, resolution, which is resolution, so how far you have to spin for the things to move, but more importantly, the faster you spin, the quicker it can go from end to end or direction to direction. That's called acceleration. So we've used some really good physics in the software to really improve gameplay for games like Tempest. Arkanoid is a good one. And if you play it with other spinners, you just won't get the same experience. And yes, you can make adjustments in some of the games to control sensitivity, but it's not the same. I can tell you, I've played quite a bit with the different types of spinners, and this by far gives you the most authentic gameplay. But if you really want to boost it, you can even go beyond the original gameplay. All right, so let's get started. A little bit more about the device. It does emulate both a mouse, which is the GRS spinner type that goes on and emulate themselves a mouse, but this particular one also can emulate gamepads, and it can do both simultaneously. So for example, you might map some of these buttons to mouse and some of these buttons to gamepads, or both. And that becomes really useful because mice typically only have 5 buttons, but this device has 8 buttons that are programmable. So you've got 4 on the top here that are the smaller buttons. You got 2 big arcade illuminated buttons that are really nice, and then you've got 2 on the side. You've got a right and a left that can be all programmed as well. So and that's nice, and you can put it into gamepad mode only, or you can put it in mouse mode only, or you can put it in a mixed mode. And in a mixed mode, you can even turn off the access, for example, for the gamepad, but keep the buttons activated. So there are different settings you can do, and I'll show you that. And there's hotkey combos that let you quickly change between different modes of operation. So let me show you some of the configuration in here. And right now this display is basically, it's called in what we call advanced display. So there's 4 different modes for the display. You can either have it on off, which is just completely off. I'll just say the word off there, which is not really useful. I like this particular one, which is the advanced. Let me zoom in and show you kind of how that works. And I'll try to get this in focus, and we'll look at it together. So in the advanced mode, you can see right now I've got it in both mouse and gamepad mode, so they're both on simultaneously. A stands for acceleration. It can be a number between basically 0, which is none, and then all the way up to 9. I typically like to most of my games on acceleration 3. Some of them you turn them down to 0 depending on what the game is, and you'll see that. S is sensitivity or resolution. This is how far you have to spin for things to activate. So the larger number 4 is very high resolution, which means you have to spend very little for it to go quite a bit. Now you can still spin slowly and it'll still do single pixel movement, but if you move just, for example, maybe a quarter spin, you can have it go all the way across the screen if you wanted to. And that's a nice thing about the resolution. And the speed that you do it becomes the acceleration. Then we have the direction, which is H, which means horizontal. That's the D:H. The D means direction, H means horizontal. Right now it's set for horizontal movement. When I move this, it basically moves the mouse left to right. Here, I'll bring my, well, you'll see that later on, but that's horizontal movement. You can change that. For example, if I hold down this yellow button and press the black button, now move to vertical movement. So I can now move mice up and down instead. So I'm going to put it back into horizontal movement. And then it's got a really neat feature in that I can be playing and going left and right horizontally. And then if I hold down the yellow button and then move, it moves vertically. And I'll show you that. And that becomes really useful a lot of times because you want to get to a certain place and you don't want to connect your gamepad or mouse, you can still navigate the full area of the screen by holding some of these combo keys. All right, and then finally, it says the word left. Left means that the gamepad is emulating a left analog stick. And you can change that, again, through some hotkeys or through the menu to emulate a D-pad, right stick, the rudder is also possible. Most of the games use left, so I will keep it on the left for now. And that's a full analog range, end to end. And even the direction, which is horizontal or vertical, works with gamepad as well. So both of them function really well. All right, so that's the advanced display. Let me switch the display, which I believe it's green and black at the same time. I've moved it to off. If I toggle it one more time, now it's gotten to what we call animation display. Animation display is kind of cool because as I spin, you can see the little circle representing to where I'm spinning. So it can actually tell me motion. And then on the right side, you can see all the other buttons also activate. So you can see if I push the button, it's actually activating as well. So that's a little bit about that display. And then finally, I'm going to switch it back. This is what we call the basic display. It's a little bit verbose, so it shows you the mode, the axis, which is a left stick for the gamepad, sensitivity, and acceleration. This is a little bit harder for me to read, so I typically just keep it here. And this one doesn't take any CPU cycles to put this on the screen during gameplay. It's basically displayed once, and as you move things, there's nothing to refresh here. Whereas in the animated display, it does potentially cause a little bit of a delay, but it's not noticeable. But just to be safe, you want to keep it probably in this mode. And then there is an Easter egg later on. I will show you that as well on here. All right, so let's get into the menu system. This black one, if you don't want to use the hotkeys, you just push the black button once and you get into the menu system. And then you can move up and down, just by scrolling like this, by spinning the wheel. And you can see it goes through all the different options. So let me start from the top. Port 1 is the spinner that's built into the unit. If I go down to port 2, that'll be if you take the unit apart, there's another cable you can connect to the board for a second spinner. That typically is for arcade cabinets. If you want to put a dual spinner system, you could do that as well. So that's the port 2 controls. But let me focus on port 1 for a minute. We talked about the game mode. So as we talked about, it was either mouse and gamepad at the same time, or mouse or gamepad. So you can just toggle them by pressing the button here. So you can see I moved it to gamepad, mouse and gamepad, or mouse only. We'll leave it the way we had it. Oops, let me go back up. Okay, there we go. All right, axis we talked about. As horizontal is left and right. Vertical is up and down. Acceleration and sensitivity, which is the number of resolution that you have. All right, so those are the port settings. Then you go to the bottom here, and these are things that you can set. Like, for example, if you're in both gamepad mode and the mouse mode at the same time, you can decide what controller the gamepad emulates. Is it the left analog stick? Is it the right stick? Is it the rudder? That is set here. In many of the games, you want to set this to none, because if you're using mouse for movement, which if the game supports it, you want to set the game access to none. That way you can still use the buttons for gamepad, but the axis will be the mouse. But many of the games don't support mouse, but they support an analog gamepad, and the spinner will still work in those situations as well. So that's why you want to, for those games you would put it for left. For games that support mouse, you change it to none. And you'll see that when we get to the gameplay area. All right, so let's keep going here. We talked about the display modes. Display position is just simply on that animated screen. It'll give you a number that represents what position you're in on the display. It's more for just kind of fun. Then this is the Easter egg, which is the bricks minigame. There was another video I put up that I showed a little bit of this, and we had fun playing it. If we get some time at the end, I might do that to close out. And then here you got button settings. So if I click this, it's going to take me to another menu where I can map every single button on the device. So I can say the green button, I want it to map to button 2. So this can be any number between 0 and 31. Or you can set it to control axis. So for example, here yellow button is set to, so when I press it, it changes the axis of the spinner. So normally it's horizontal, but because I've got this set to axis, when I push this down, it changes it to vertical, and you'll see that in gameplay. But if you're right-handed versus left-handed, you might want to change it to red, red to be axis versus yellow being axis. So you can control that a little bit. Then you've got mouse buttons that you can set to either be right-click or left-click. It also supports backward and forward buttons on the mouse, as well as middle button on the mouse. Again, you can also set it to control axis. And then I've set these left and right buttons on the left and right to represent left and right buttons on the mouse. Same thing as these two up here, the white ones. All right. And then it's got a really nice feature for rapid fire. If some of the buttons you want to set to rapid fire, you can do that. And there's a hotkey that you can do that. But not just turning it on, you can also control how fast is it doing the rapid fire. So 100 millisecond, basically, it'll fire 10 times a second. And then you can go to 150 milliseconds. So let's change that. 150, 200 millisecond, all the way up to 1,000 millisecond, which is, once per second. So if I go up to here, now we're at 950. That's 1,000, and then back to off. So you can control each of these buttons independently, but your primary button, which is your left thumb button here, that's the one that typically you can turn off and on with a hotkey. So during gameplay, if you want to turn it to on real quick to auto fire, you just push the black and the red at the same time, and that changes this key to a auto fire mode. And you'll see that on the screen. Once auto fire comes on, even on the static display screen, a little indicator will let you know that you've got auto fire on, so you don't leave it on by accident. All right, that's I'm going to go back to the previous menu here. Let me see here. I think that's all the stuff, and then you can restore the defaults, and then there is a firmware update. As new firmware comes out, you just press this button while you got it connected to the USB port of your computer, and you download the update for firmware, and it'll see the device and it'll update the firmware. All right, so that's a little bit about the settings. Let's talk a little bit about the games itself, right? So let me switch back to what we were working on. All right, here we are. So I'm running RetroArch here, and as I said, we're gonna take a trip down memory lane here, starting in 1972 with Pong. Now, Pong is a two-player game. In fact, in my other video, I showed how you can connect two of these at the same time for two-player action with two people connecting together. But let's run it just for fun, and I'm going to demonstrate something interesting here. All right, so we've got Pong running. I'm going to put it here to the right side of the screen, and all right, so let's go ahead and start a game. Now notice my paddle is already working left and right. I want to push F11 on RetroArch because the mouse will go away. Now you can say, oh my gosh, what about player 2? So now player 2 I've mapped to the y-axis. So the way you get to the y-axis, as I mentioned, is you can press this yellow button, and then if I hold the yellow button down, now I became player 2, and then I let go, I'm player 1. I press, I'm player 2. So let's see if we can use this to our advantage here a little bit. There we go. Oh my gosh, it went below the line. All right, so you can see it's quite responsive. If I move it up and down, it's instant response. And if I want to go really slow, I can also go really slow. I've mapped these buttons to be coin and start, so I don't have to reach to the keyboard. And I just can go very slow to go to the sections I want. And it's got, you know, really nice accuracy. Now, we've got this on high acceleration of 3. I'm going to just reduce the acceleration a little bit by pushing the red and the black at the same time. So I want to change it to, it goes to 7, 8, 9, and then no acceleration. Now acceleration is off. So now notice, you know, on this game actually it feels pretty good without acceleration. So we can go like that, and pretty nice. Ooh, got me. All right. So that's a little bit about Pong. Let's go ahead and take a look at the next one, jumping from 1972 to 1976. 4 years later, we had Breakout. Breakout, I believe, uses gamepad, and I think I've already got this in mixed mode with left on, so it's going to simulate both left and the mouse, so I think we should be okay. Again, let me make this really quickly a little bigger here for everybody to see. All right, and then we'll capture the mouse here and press the button for some coins, and we go. So now you can see again, very nice reaction left and right, and quite smooth. So, oops, there we go. All right, let's see how we can, man, this is a small paddle. I've usually seen a bigger paddle on these games, but surprising. Pretty fun though. You can see it's quite high accuracy control. Now remember, this was the first one, so it's that you can see the ball a little bit jumpy. That's because it's just the game the way it is. It's not, you know, obviously Arkanoid came out and you'll see that, how much smoother that is. But you can see I've got total control, which is really nice. I mean, try to do that with other types of spinners. It would not work very well. All right. So that gives you a demonstration of that one. Let's go to the next game here. And the next one we have is Seawolf. Seawolf was also in 1976. It was the first non-paddle type game. Actually, before this, they had one Space Galaxy, which was commercialized. The unit cost them over 100 grand to make, and it was a big bust, unfortunately. But it was quite interesting back then. You know, at that time I was only 10, so I wasn't quite ready to play these games. I got into it more around, I would say probably starting 1978, maybe 79 is when I really got going. But I remember seeing Seawolf on the Atari and the Commodore versions, but I never played the actual arcade game till I got MAME here. But let's give it a go here. So you can see I've got my mouse working on the top, going left and right, completely controllable, and then I can press the fire button. I could never get that little tiny boat that goes across. Pretty good at it, I remember. Let's see. Oh yes, I did it. Woo! I'm pressed. Oh, I just missed the bomb. Man, this is fun. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna get it. You get you. Oh no. It reminds me of, I don't know if you all played Battleship, where two people played with each other and we try to sink each other's ship in a board game or something. But this was like, we saw this, we're like, hey, who needs a board game anymore? We can just play it for ourselves and sink all kinds of ships. So it was quite fun, man. I could play this all day. But we got a lot of games to show, so let's keep going. I like the sounds of the submarine and the samplings, so it is quite good. Now Seawolf had Seawolf 1 and 2. This was Seawolf 1. Let's take a quick look at Seawolf 2. Here we go. I'm going to skip Drag Race, which is the same year. But Seawolf 2, I think, was basically the same game. It added some submarines, so the graphics got maybe a little tiny bit better. You see some animation. Instead of being those glazed screen glass colors that you used to put, because it was black and white CRTs only. There was not really no color TVs back then. Then when color TVs came out, this was one of the first color games. So let's take a look. That was a spinner game anyway. So similar to number 1, this one also had 2-player support, so you could go head to head, which was kind of cool. I'm not going to start a 2-player game, but you can see I'm moving the black one left and right, and I'm going to start the game, and same thing. So I can, graphics a little bit smoother. Boom. Boom. Ah, just missed. Gotcha. Oh, just missed you. Oh, yes. Lucky shot. Good one. Good one. Good one. Oh, I almost got lucky. All right. All right. I think you guys got the idea on this one. Let me go ahead and go to the next game. Man, I want to play these a little bit longer. Maybe we'll do that on another session. We'll do a live stream and do it together or something. But let me go ahead and come out. Let's go to the next one. So Drag Race was interesting. I'm going to just quickly run it. I don't know if I'll be able to get it to work because this one has first gear, second gear, third gear. You have to map the buttons so that you can switch gears. But nevertheless, I'm going to go ahead and start here and give it a go. All right, go. Come on. There we go. I got a chance. Oh, he went to second gear. I'm not even moving. What am I doing? Come on now. Oh, you know what? I got it on gamepad mode. That was silly. I'm going to switch it to mouse and gamepad. Okay. Ooh, I blew the engine. Okay, I pressed it too fast. Alright, at least we know his gas is working now. We'll wait for the light. Ready. Boom! Go. Oh! Too much gas. I didn't know you could do that. Alright, we're gonna have to play this sometime together later on. Man, I am like blowing engines left and right. Alright, so that gives you an idea of this game. I was playing it earlier and it was a little bit fun, but I was having a tough time changing gears. Nevertheless, it was a good memory. I remember playing it a few times where my older cousin used to play this a little bit and showed me. I was like, oh, okay. It was fun playing 2 players. Alright, let's go down. This was the one I remember playing quite a bit. This is when I was just old enough so I could have some fun, and this was fantastic. So let's give it a go. I'm going to put it in mouse and gamepad. Okay, and I'm going to give it a coin. Alright, so you can see I can move this thing very nicely side to side. Oh man, this is so much fun. Woo! Oh, come on, baby. Let's do it. I like it when I get to the like top and oh no, ugh. I'm gonna get you. Here we go. Come on, buddy. I won't drop you. Boom. I gotta clear a lane so I can get. Okay, good. Oh no. Oh yes. Oh, I got too excited watching that thing. I forgot to look. Alright, let's go. One more time. Here we go. There you go. Okay. Not gonna get overexcited. Boom. Oh, thank you. Woo! Nice. Ah! Woo! Ooh, that was a quick one. It's nice to have a spinner. This is impossible to play with poor spinners. Boom, 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 boom. Yes, nice. Woo! Imagine if you were the real person. Oh my goodness, that was a head first. Oh, jump again, okay. I guess he had a second life. Boom. There we go. Oh, I forgot. He's jumping on top of my head. All right, that was fun. Okay, guys, let's go to the next one and see what else we got in store for us. All right, Sprint. Oh, this one was tough, man. I remember controlling the car on this one was quite difficult, but let's see it. I've got it on 0 acceleration. I might have to increase that, but let's try it and see what we get. Okay, credit and play. Oh no, it's definitely not the right acceleration. So I'm going to go to the analog controls here. Yeah, this dial speed, actually this is the wrong core again. I don't know why I picked the wrong core. Let me go ahead and escape. This core is not the good core for this. We want to be, somehow I picked MAME 2000, but it's supposed to be the MAME core, just the plain MAME. Reset the core association, set it to MAME, not MAME 2000, that's better. Run. Alright, maybe that's why it wasn't playing very well. Let's give it a go now and see. Yeah, much better. Alright, I'm going to press the gas. Ooh, nice. Oh! Alright, it gets a little getting used to. Man, this is so much. Ooh, I remember this. I was like, man, we didn't have driver's license, but this made us feel like we were driving. And especially when you played this, I remember they had the 4-car and the 8-car version, Indy 8. When that came out, me and my friends were like, wow. It felt like we were driving a real race car. All right, but this gets very fun and fast. I was playing it a couple of days ago, and it was fun to play, I can tell you. Woo! And it's amazing for the year that it came out in, for the graphics to be fairly smooth and responsive. It was quite impressive in 1978. Wow. All right, so let's take another look here. We go to Super Breakout. Okay, so this one's quite similar. We'll do a quick run on this one. It's a little bit smoother. If you remember, Breakout was a little harder to see because it was one of the early day games. Then this one came out, and not only did it become smoother, it added even more colors, and it also added scrolling bricks, which was quite interesting for the time. So I'm going to go ahead and come out of the thing, push one player, and yep, there it goes. So we're good to go. One player. There we go. Yeah, you can see it. It's so nice. Wow. Zero jitter, zero. I mean, this is how the games are meant to be. Alright, let me look at the screen a little bit and see if we can give it a little to go here. Stay a little more focused. Boom. I'm going to get it on that side again. Like left. Oh. The paddle is kind of small. I'm surprised. I remember somehow the paddle being a little bit bigger, but I guess not. That's probably the Atari version of the Super Breakout. This is the arcade version, so it's a little bit different, but you can see the scrolling action. Ooh, come on, baby. This score was kind of hard to find, the ROM. I had to like individually pack the ROMs together so I can get it going. Okay, we open the opening, 2 openings. Let's get them in there. Boom. Right back at you. There it is. Woo! All right. So that was good. Let's go ahead and escape that one and look at the next one. This was a kind of an offshoot of 1978 Space Invaders, but what was nice about Beam Invaders was it was a spinner control. So you had a little bit more, you could dodge back and forth behind the shield without the buttons. You know, we used to do that with the buttons, but with the spinner, it became a little bit nicer. So let's see here if this works. Give myself a coin and start. Okay. Okay, so now you can see this one I have to spin a lot to go from side to side. So this is where acceleration really comes in. Right now, acceleration is off, so there's no A here. So again, I'm going to push the red and the blue button. I'm going to take it up to acceleration 4. That way you can see the difference. So now it says A4. A4. There we go. All right, and take it off pause. All right, see now it's a much much better. Now it was one of the early games, so it's not as quite as fast as Arkanoid, and I forgot to put the sound samples here, but you can see I can move out of the way, you know, a lot better than with buttons. So it was quite nice to be able to play this with a spinner. My goodness, I don't know, it seems harder than before for some reason. They're already on me. All right, so that gives you an idea. Just wanted to do a quick demo of that one. Let's go a little bit more in time. Now we're getting to my early teens. And this is where it started to become unbelievable. Tempest. This was like a game changer. It was the first like 3D game. When I saw this game, it was color, it was vector based, it was like 3D. I was like, my gosh, this is unbelievable. But you know, the spinner had to be a really good spinner so that you could get around quickly. You can move quickly left and right. And to get the gameplay correct, you need a really good spinner for this one. And I can tell you, this is nothing matches the gameplay on this one, at least for me. But let me make this bigger, and so we can have some fun on this one together. Whoops, not that big. Come on, Windows, you can give me a half screen here. All right. And I'm already on acceleration 4. I can put it to 6 or 7 if I want to really go around all the way, but I think this is sufficient. Let's give it a shot and see. All right. So you can see I can move left and right pretty nicely. I'm going to start at 9. Actually, you know what? I'm going to turn off because right now I think maybe it's okay. I'm going to turn off my gamepad just in case. I'm going to start the game over in a second, but I'm going to just go ahead and press the blue and the black to turn off the gamepad and be mouse only. I think that's better. All right. Yeah, now it's mouse only. All right, I'm going to go number 7. Oh, yeah, much nicer. Okay, so now you can see what it's like to play cool Tempest. Ooh! Okay, came up on me already. I gotta... Ooh! Ah, okay. That was not good. I was not prepared. I used to be so good at this game. Play it hours and hours at a time. Avoid spikes. Okay, I was able to avoid it. This I want to be good. I'm going to focus a little bit and get these pink ones before they come up. Oh, look at it. There we go. Just got them. There we go. Come on, baby. 2 of them are coming at the same time. Ooh, you have to time those so your bullets are not down when you do that. I remember now. I'll get you. Don't worry. Okay, I'm going to clear my lane here. So when it hyper... Oh, spent too much time clearing my lane. But you can see I can go left and right like so quickly. Oh, beautiful. And with even more acceleration, it can go even faster. Just for kicks, I'm going to show you guys that. I'm going to move to acceleration a little bit higher. Instead of 4, I'm going to go to, let's go to like 7. Let's go to acceleration 7. Let's look at that. Same place. Woo! Look at that. Look how fast it moves now across. Oh my goodness. But I can still get control. I mean, that's the nice thing. I can go, if I go slow, I can go slow. If I want to go all the way around really fast, I can go really fast. Oh my gosh, that's like a game changer. I mean, I can get from one side to the other side almost instantaneously. Wow. Ah, that's unbelievable. But look at that. I can go whoosh. Not even touching it, I can just let go of the button and it'll go in a circle. Woo! Look at that. Avoid spikes, okay. We'll avoid spikes. Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness, look at that. Ooh, wow. I'm not going to let you guys come up here. No way. I love this game. Oh! Alright. I think the trick was not let these damn spikes come up because they come up, the spikes, so quickly. You got to get the spikes. I always forget about those. Oh. Alright. Well, we could play this all day, but it gave you a good demonstration of what the acceleration can do on this device. And it still gives you precision, but high speed at the same time. Alright, I'm going to hit escape here and go to the next game. Warlords, oh my goodness. This was incredible in a 4-player mode. But let's see here. It'll be fun to play 1 player as well. the computer was pretty good. I remember the top right corner player was really good computer player, but the rest of them were okay. The bottom one was kind of weak. The bottom right was even weaker. I mean, no, was stronger, and then the top right was the strongest. But let's add a coin and start the game here. Which button is the start? Oh, there we go. I think I gotta put it into gamepad and mouse mode because I turned off my... Alright, there we go. Okay. So we got 1 credit. I'm gonna push start. Alright, so you can see, ooh, I've got a too sensitive. I gotta move the acceleration to maybe 2. Yeah, that's good. And then if I hold the button down, I can capture the ball. Nice. We'll get rid of this. Yeah, this top guy was not a very good player, I remember. It was easy to kill. The guy in the corner, boom, almost got you. Oh, he tricked me. Last second he left. Oh, come on. There you go, I got you. Oh, he got me. I wasn't paying attention. You know what, I'm going to give this one more go. This was too much fun. I want to just try one more time. Okay. And then put your initials. I'll skip that for now. Okay, 1 credit. All right, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Let's get some action from this guy. Come on, Dragon, give me the ball. Oh, I got you. Nice. I'm gonna get this guy this time. Oh man, I'm gonna forget about this guy. I'm gonna go across. I think that was one of the things because the guy across was the hardest anyway, and I think it's better to focus on him and keep the ball away from us. Oh, all right, come on, baby. That's how you do it. Catch, man, I can. Nice. 1 down. Catch it. There you go. Boom. Boom. Oh, I just missed that one. Come on, baby. Give it to me. Boom. I think. Oh man, I'm exposed. Boom. Boom. Oh man. Oh. Oh man, he almost got me. Come on, it's a close game. You gotta get there. Oh, I think I can do it. Boom! Oh, as usual, top right wins. All right, that was fun. All right, so you got a good view of Warlords game, which is a lot of fun. Let's see what else we got here. We're making our way down. Kaboom was not an arcade game, but so many people asked me about this one. I thought I'd just throw it in. This was an Atari 2600 game. And it is so good to play with this. I mean, it's a really hard game to play, but this thing makes it like amazing because I can go left and right. I can precisely, control this stuff really well, and it just turns out really nicely. So let me just show you. All right, look at that. I mean, no problem, right? All right. It's easy to say, but this progresses really fast. So let's see here how we do. All right, not bad. Woo! Yeah, baby. Woo! Ah, he got me. All right, I'm not gonna let him get me again. Look at that. If you could try to do that with paddles. I mean, it shows you the power of paddle right there, baby. Come on. Ooh! That's almost impossible. Okay, 432, even in just the first try. I think I remember the most I got was like, I don't know, 550 or something after playing it for weeks and weeks when I was a kid. But 432, my first try, I bet you I can get it to 800s or something with a spinner. Anyway, it was a lot of fun to play this game. Let's go to the next one. And this is so much fun. Okay, let's see what we got. Kaboom was 1981. Oh my goodness. That was like the peak of the 2600. I remember this game coming out, and Activision was brand new. It was like the new kid on the block, like, oh, cool, we're going to have more than just Atari games. We're going to have Activision games. And Pitfall came out, and those were fun days, man. All right, let's see here. Omega Race. I remember this one when it came out because it was like kind of like Asteroids, but it was better than Asteroids. But let's see here if I remember it. All right, 1981 Omega Race. Beautiful. So I'm going to put it in fast mode and get it going. Oops, I'm in the wrong place. Okay, make my screen bigger again. 11 for you guys. What is it? That's a little better. All right, let's go. So this game was quite interesting in that, you know, you could move the ship like in all the directions. I think I have it. I have to turn the gamepad off. Notice that it keeps spinning by itself. That tells me like it's seeing the left analog stick instead of just the mouse. So I'm going to quickly turn the gamepad to none. All right, there we go. There, that's better. See, now when I let go, it stops spinning with a spinner. So I think we're in good shape. Okay, so now basically this is kind of better in a tabletop mode. Oh, he got me. All right, I'm gonna do this one more time because I was having fun with this a couple weeks ago. 1 credit. All right. Now, there's a cool feature that I didn't show you guys before. Notice that if I push the top key, that's the fire button, and the bottom one is gas. But maybe I want to swap those two really quickly, and I can swap those during gameplay. So all I got to do is hold the white and the black at the same time, press it once, and now they're going to be swapped. Now notice the top key, now the bottom key became fire. So you can swap the left hand versus right hand like that, and it makes it so nice that depending on the game of your choice, you can quickly swap the buttons out. That's another nice hidden feature that we'll have to get documented. By the way, it reminds me, I got to get this documentation done for the first batch that's going out soon. Okay, here, let me get these fires and then we'll go to the next game. I want to finish at least one wave. Come on, baby, I'm going to get you. I'm not going to let you run away from me, and don't shoot me. There we go. Ha ha ha. Thank you. Nice music. Old-fashioned music, man. That's what we... Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. So fun to bounce off walls. Oh, yeah? You think you're gonna get me? I don't think... Oh, yeah, you did get me. Alright. Game over. Alright, that gets an idea for that one. Let's see what we got. We're more than halfway through. We could probably got another 15 minutes and we'll be in good shape. That's Omega Race. Star Trek. Oh my gosh. This was so cool. This was like Sega was just getting into cool games, and this one came out, and other vector games like Star Wars. I remember that one. But this one was a paddles game, which was great. So let me see here if we can give it a go. 1 credit. And it was like incredible voice. I mean, it was voice to speech. It was like, oh my gosh, this thing talks. I was amazed back then at it talking. Welcome aboard, Captain. Yes, I felt like a real ship. Alright, I've got the Enterprise. So you can see you got it on the top. So you can go, you're pressing gas with the one button, and then you're controlling the direction you're going, and then you got to protect your base. This is kind of your base, and the ships try to attack the base. So you kind of go around, and then and that's the Cleon ship. Alright, we cleared that sector. And then once you clear the sectors, ooh, they're coming for you. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, shields. Sector 2 cleared. Alright. Not bad. Okay. Let's get this dude first. Boom, gotcha. Come on, Cleon ship. Oh no, he's hitting my base. You can't be doing that. Gotcha, baby. Alright. My microphone's kind of in the way. I can... Oh man, you came out of nowhere. Uh-oh, my shields are buckling. I think I gotta get that energy pills or something. Boom, got... I think on the dock with the base, if I remember, there was a way... Ooh, now they're all attacking like crazy people. Okay, I docked. Warp time added. Photon added. Shield lever raised. Thank you. Thank you for the repairs, buddy. I couldn't have done it without you. Secured. Awesome. Uh-oh, I think the end's coming. I can feel it. Where are you running? Who's chasing me? I think that was the extra bonus. Uh-oh. He got destroyed. Oh man, I'm gonna get you. Ouch! I saw that bullet coming. Simulation complete. Thank you, Captain. Alright, that was a lot of fun. Let's go see what we got else. Ooh, tag scan. This was cool too. This was like kind of Galaxian, but in 3D. I mean, I remember playing a lot of Galaga and Galaxian, and when this came out, I was like, cool, this is a different feel of a game. Let's try it. Again, I don't know why this thing keeps going out of this wrong screen modes, but okay. I think that's good. Got myself a credit. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, I used to love playing. So you have to hold the button down to get the bullets. Ooh, and they go through your enemies. Like you can stack them up. Watch this. Oh no, you got one of my. Oh, you gotta get it out of the way. Oh, I gotcha. This was so much fun. And I think it switches modes if I remember right. Ooh, that was not good. Okay, good. I got one of them back. Oh man, that was not good. Not good. Come on, man. Oh, there we go. I got 2 of them back. Oh, I think I gotta hit them or something. Oh, and see, this is the 3D mode I was talking about. It's kind of like Tron looking or something. I don't know. It's tough with only 2 ships, though. They have so many ships. Ooh! Got one left. Oh. Alright. Let's give it a go. I'm going to come back to that game and play it another day here. So much fun. Zektor. Oh my goodness. I remember this too. This was like very responsive. So I think I'm going to have to turn the acceleration down to off on this one. Give me a second here. I'm going to turn the acceleration to 0 on this one because this one was already quite sensitive, if I remember correctly. There we go. All right, so coin. Let's go. All right.
So you've come to take the cell back. You'll have to fight for it.
I'll have to fight for it. All right. So you can see. I mean, this was like if I can spin like so quickly. It's like a little bug or something. That's. I mean, it's a spaceship, but I mean that's how quickly. I remember thinking it's a bug or something like that. Boom, boom, boom. And the bullets were kind of cool. Ooh. Ouch. Okay. See now I need to swap the buttons again because this game somehow the fire buttons on this are the opposite. So right in mid game I just go boom, boom. That's it. Now let's see. All right. This is where auto fire. I should turn on the auto fire on this one. There's no. You don't lose anything by having auto fire, so I'm having to keep pressing fire. This is the auto fire would have come handy on this one. I gotta turn it on next time if I remember. I can turn it on now too, but I think it's left button and black at the same time. That's my cheat sheet here somewhere. Let's see here. Alright, well I'm gonna look. Alright, anyway. That was fun. Let's go to the next game. We'll come back. Major Havoc. Oh my gosh, I remember this one too. Another cool vector game that was kind of like adventure and space at the same time. It was kind of really cool. So you flew from place to place. You had missions that you go on. I was like, my goodness. So much fun. All right, let's do it. 2 players. Okay. Ooh, I love those little people. And then there was a little breakout on the bottom right corner. Oops. Oh. Uh-oh. I need to turn my left stick on here. Let me put it on pause. Still none. I gotta put it on left. Because it seems like this one uses gamepad as well. And unpause. Yeah. Unpause. Am I using the wrong core again? I think I'm using the wrong core again. Let me check. Sure I am. See, it says MAME 2000. That's the wrong core. Gosh, I don't know why I did that. Set it to MAME, not MAME 2000. That's better. That's why start wasn't working either. Alright, that's much better. Let's see if it moves left and right now. Yeah, now it's moving, but I think I got it on gamepad mode. And turn off gamepad. Yeah, that's better. But I need acceleration. This one requires acceleration also. Okay. Let's do that. Okay. Oops. Okay, let's go this way. Yeah, I gotta turn on acceleration. So this is 0 acceleration. See how it's like moving left and right kind of slowly? So I'm gonna go ahead and put it on acceleration, maybe 4. Okay. Ooh, much better. Man, look at that. So you hold the button down and now you can like speed through this thing this way. Okay. Try one more time. Gotta get it on full screen. Come on, man. I used to be good at this game. Okay. We're gonna run out of oxygen, I know. I think I got it on too much acceleration. I gotta put it on probably 2 or 3. I put it on 4. Ooh, just got out in time. Alright, now you can see the paddle working in the bottom right corner. And a little mini breakout here. Let's see. Okay. Oh, so much better. See, now I can move left and right. Much, much better. Boom, 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 boom. Gotta avoid these bullets that they throw. Nice. That was great. Oh, my head hit it. I have to time it so that at the same time. That was not good timing. Oh, skeleton ashes. All right. I think that gives you an idea, guys. Let's move to the next game, please. Buggy Boy. Ooh, this was like, I remember Pole Position came out. Maybe a 1982, I guess. And that was like, oh my God, Pole Position. Look at this 3-dimensional game. And then a couple years later, this was out, which was kind of fun. It had a lot of the stuff, but it was a very odd-looking screen that was kind of very long. I'm gonna go ahead and do this one just for fun. 2. All right, let's go. You can see it can spin it. You know, it's kind of fun with a spinner. It's like a steering wheel, right? In fact, you know, you can get steering wheels that connect to the top of this encoder that's on the device. Ooh. Alright, I'm not going to go through this whole game, but this is fun because I remember there's so many stages to this game. Kind of like Outrun, if y'all remember that game. You could get from place to place. But a lot of obstacles. Don't go in that water. I remember dying so much in that water. Points, points. Ooh, boom. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and get out of that one. Ooh, skateboard 720. I remember this one. This was a cool looking game too. Let's do it. I can see I can spin. Very nice. Get to the top. Alright. Let's go to class 1 first. Oh, it's been ages since I played this game. Nice. If I remember right, you have to get like points to get tickets to these places because they. Let's see, what is it? Okay, I'm here to the up and to the right. Okay, I'm close to it. Thank you. I'm in the park. Ooh. Okay. Come on, baby. Let's go. Ooh. I missed one. I forgot how do you pedal with the... Oh, I failed to qualify. That was not fair. Alright. Do I get another chance at it? I bet you I don't even have tickets. Yep, it's closed. Alright. Let's go around the city and see what we can find to jump on to get some points. Ooh, 150 points. 100 points. Boom. Nice. Oh, ooh. Let's cross the street. Skate or die. Okay. Who's gonna kill me? You are? If I remember, there's some... Oh, there's the cloud dust. Chasing me? No! How do I get him? Oh no, he's gonna catch up to me for sure. Oh man, hammer? That's funny. Oh, car. Alright. Alright guys, let's try to get this wrapped up. Arkanoid you guys have seen so many times. I love this game. I played it like so much. But let's give it a go. I want you to see what the acceleration is. Yeah, this is on acceleration 4. I like it on acceleration 3, but 4 is okay as well. Let me get it a little bigger so we can all see it nicely. Okay. And got that off. That's good. Capture the all right, let's go. I mean, like, look at that. I mean, I got so much nice precision here. Wow. I mean, and then I got the fire buttons, obviously. I can use the buttons on the side to fire as well. I'm not going to give up the fire because this is good. Nice. Oh, shoot. I wasn't paying. Too tight, too consumed with my firing. Alright, let's see how it goes. Boom. 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 And look at that. I mean, so good, so good. It feels so good. I mean, this grip on the side of the on the side here makes it like feel so nice. It makes it like the precision. And it's pretty nice size. It's a 50mm. So it's a good size. It's a good size spinner. Alright, and then to continue, you have to hold down the button and then push so you don't go through that intro screen all over again. Let's see, can we get the laser in the ball? No, I can't. Alright guys, let's go to the next game, but Arkanoid is a lot of fun. I remember trying to get to the 50,000 and I got there a couple times and it was fun. Oh, when this came out, I love this game. This was like the sprint I showed you, and this was, I think some people call it championship sprint or super sprint. But I love the graphics on this game. And the helicopter that comes flying. Ooh. And I remember there was a jump, like you could jump and take shortcuts on the Ooh, look at that. I mean, I have such precise control. Ooh. Wow. I can get first place if I could keep it up. Look at that. White flag and everything. Boom, boom, boom. Get out of the way, baby. Boom. Yes. First place. I keep doing this because the microphone's in my way. I can't see my screen very well. Alright, let's try again. Alright, I'll catch up. Don't worry. Get a little used to it. Ah, missed the door. That's the bummer, missing the doors on these things. Oh no. Shoot. And I'm a little behind now. That's the thing with this game. Once you fall behind, it's tough to catch up. Especially with those doors cheating you. Ah. Alright. So that's Super Sprint. Amazing game. I could play that one for hours too. I'm going to actually next weekend maybe. Oh, APB. I was not a great fan of this game, but my friend loved this game. I remember. Let's see here. Put a coin in. I have it on fast or something? There we go. I have a feeling I got it wrong. Cool. No, it's correct. Let's go. Collision with a siren. Oh. Okay, sorry. I didn't know that was a collision. Down. Help. Okay, sorry. Next time I'll get you.
Sure could use a donut.
Donut? Out of time already? Alright. Fine. But no, I think this was fun. I just... we don't have enough time to play it today, but we'll do it on another one. I just wanted to give us a quick run through on all these so we can wrap this up. This was like a cooler version of Space Invaders with some twist of being able to go from place to place. Let me take a look. You can see pretty good. Probably have to increase the acceleration a little bit, maybe. No, it's not bad. Yeah, it's pretty good. It had like 3D rocks and stuff. It felt pretty good. But back then the graphics were like so good. Now you like look at it today like, oh, looks pixelated. But it was like, okay, look at that. Look at that planet. Ooh. For the year it was. Amazing. Ooh, a little portal. There we go. Yeah, and this had like sectors you could clear. So you could pick where you want to go. I'm going to go to the further one here. Alright. So much fun. Remember we used to like leave one rock on asteroids and play for like hours and hours with one rock spinning up and down, and we just kill the spaceships that would come after you. Maybe not hours, but maybe 10, 15, 20 minutes. I used to get going with it at a streak. I had so much fun. We would just go straight up like this, and you know, like that, and then we would just kind of like shoot. And then the damn ships were smart though. They would oh, I forgot I'm running out of gas. Alright, that does it for this game. Blastroid. Hot Rod. Oh, another sprint-like game, but a little kind of cool, different graphics. I remember this too, and had Sega just did amazing stuff. I loved all the Sega games. Couldn't afford a console though. As a kid, finally got it late. Okay. I'm in the red car. Ooh, so nice. Like perfect. Feels like so amazing. Ooh, a train. I took like a shortcut or what? Oh, I'm supposed to get those pills. Okay, come on now. Maybe I've got it a little bit too sensitive. The second place isn't bad. I can do better. Come on, let's go. Oh yeah, you can get upgrades. I don't need any right now. Okay, let's go. Get one more track. I'm trying to get first place and then we'll go. Boom, go, let's go. Ooh, water. Ooh. Oh, I didn't know those barrels. Empty? Oh, I didn't realize I had to get gas just short of the finish line. There you have it. Okay. So, let's go. Oh yeah, this was like a 3D. Now this was, beyond the golden ages. I think this was 1989. So, it was the tail end. Alright, let's do big and record. But you can see, it's starting to get a little bit more advanced with, they try to do physics. Like, ooh, look at that, it's got physics. You can rotate stuff, and the balls bounce off and break things. Got to my goal. 27 seconds. 40 points. Ouch. Oh, I'm not supposed to touch those yellow ones. I didn't realize that. Gotta be careful. Should have gotten the +3. Oh, -2 seconds. Hurry up. Alright, got to my goal. Alright guys, let's finish up here. Arkanoid returns. This was like cool graphics. I told you we got the bonus after this one that I'll show you. Alright. So you can see, this one's got really amazing sensitivity again. Boom. Boom, boom. And the fireball going too. Boom, 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 boom. There you go. Look at that. Can I get it up the corner? Ooh, just missed it. That's not good. Oh. Okay. Oh, missed it again. Oh, all right. All right, guys. I think that does it for those games. But as I mentioned, there is one more game that's the mini game that's built into the unit. So let's take just a quick look at that one just for fun. And we'll wrap up and I'll tell you a little bit more information about the unit. So let me zoom in and we'll take a look. Camera zoomed in. There we go. All right. So I'm going to go to the settings and I'm going to scroll down and you'll notice this option called Bricks Minigame. I'm going to turn that on and then leave the menu. So now you've got a little breakout right here in the unit to play with, which is kind of fun. So I'm going to go ahead and press the button to go. Oops. It's hard to show it to you and play at the same time. But we'll try. Gotta look at the unit instead. All right, I'm gonna look at the unit while you guys look at this. So score of 4, high score. I just factory reset it. Really smooth to play. It's kind of fun to play on the unit. My eyes are tired after playing for so long. But let's do it one more time. Gotta get it to the top. There's 3 levels. Just like the real game. It speeds up if you hit the 3rd level. Ooh, there we go. Nice. Maybe I'll add a couple more mini games in future firmware updates. Let me know what games you guys think would be good for mini games to put on here. And I love programming these little games. This one took me maybe 4 or 5 hours to write this Breakout. It was fun trying to get the paddles to different, depending on which part of the paddle it hits, how the ball should bounce, keeping track of all the bricks, which ones you've hit, which ones you haven't, adding high score, levels that would make the ball go faster and faster. Notice a little. Well, the icons are gone now. I had 3 balls before. When you start the game, there you start with 3 balls at the bottom right there. It shows it to you. So I had fun creating this game and putting all these little small intricacies. The basic game only took about maybe an hour, hour and a half to write, but to clean it up took another 3-4 hours to just make it look good. All right. So that's it, folks. As I said, you can get these on www.icode.com, icod.com. I think they now are maybe coming out in 2-3 weeks, the next batch. And that one's almost sold out. So if you want one, make sure you pre-order it because I have a feeling these are going to be tough to get with the chips that are in here that are a little bit on shortage right now. But hopefully it'll get better after Christmas. We'll have a whole bunch more. But hope you enjoyed this video and got fun. That was a good fun on the history of Spinner games. I hadn't put them all together in one shot, and this got to be an opportunity to kind of rehash those old games that I recalled. I'm sure there's lots more. If there's a few more that you want me to add to my next video, just leave comments, ask questions. There's no bad questions. I got a question earlier today. They were asking about, can we store profiles and call them up quickly for different games so we don't have to change the settings? And the answer is definitely I'll consider that on a future update. Should be fairly easy to do. Let me know if you think that's a good idea, and what information should we store in the profiles? Is it just the acceleration and the gamepad button configurations maybe? Like what pieces of information, or everything? And then what's the best way to pull them up with hotkeys or maybe a quick menu option. But anyways, things like that. Just leave me a note, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. And until next time, take care. Bye.